Hello there YouTube, Mike PEMBY1 here. In other words, PEMBY66. Thought I'd get that little bit in because that's my music channel. Saying that, I don't bother with my music. I'm that heavy into gaming at the moment. Anyway, where was I? Okay, this is a tutorial on how to use Sony Vegas with the Roxio Game Capture HD Pro. Now, if you look in this folder here, that's Roxio Game Captures. See, all these files are all, well, some of them are converted, but all these files, I'll show you what they are. They are, oh hang on, that's the wrong one. Let's click that one. What they are AVC HD video M2TS. Now that's the recording format with the Roxio HD Pro. This one here. If you got the Roxio HD Pro and you found it doesn't work with Sony Vegas, there is a way around it. But what you have to do, I'll show you this program. You either use this converter or an equivalent, and you drag the file in. Actually, I'll show you. Where are we? Oh, wrong. I clicked the wrong button. Yeah, it's off. Right, Roxio Game Captures. Let's drag that in. Now you have to convert it basically. Now the template I use is HD video MPEG 4. Okay. Now the video size has got to be 1280 by 720 because the 1980 by 1920 by 1080 is no different. 18,000K frame rate, 30 frames a second. Letterbox full, keep aspect ratio. Same quality, true. Then you click convert. I'm not gonna convert because I already have. But this is the only way to get it to work with Sony Vegas. Here's a file here. You notice properties. Let's have a look. It's now an MP4 video. Details 1280 by 720, and the bit rate is round about the same as it was before. And that, if you see a real, say like if that was half, the quality wouldn't be as good. Right, so you right click this, open with Vegas Pro, and now we'll go into the template and the render settings. Okay. Excuse me. For some reason, the audio is a bit shorter. The audio's a bit shorter. Now let's undo that. The audio's a bit shorter. I don't know why, but I'm still in the experimental stages myself. Let's have a look at the template. Right. Take a note of this template. HDV 720-30p, 1280 by 720, 29.970 FPS. Okay, non-progressive scan. Just make a note of these settings I'm using. Right, that video levels, I don't bother with that. I don't change that because I don't see no difference. But this is an important part. Normally by default it's on none. If I was recording with a DVD recorder, I'd have to use that one. But for HD recordings, in this case, it's interpolate fields, and that's important. You've got to use that one. Don't have that checked. Right? I don't need to tick that and click apply OK because I've already done it. Right? So remember that. That's your template to start off with. Now, in order to get this looking really clear and really good and actually improve on the original raw capture, these are what I add. Brightness and contrast, add. Color corrector, add. Sharpen, add. Okay. You want to be adventurous, add the RSMB and it'll give it a motion blur effect which looks really cool, but the rendering times are horrendous. Right, now notice my setting 4 to the 8th 12, that's when I made the setting. I've used it ever since. I've only gone 0.01 there, 0.05 there, and kept that the same as the default. Colour corrector, I've gone to the experimental colour 2. Now let's make it a bit bigger so I'll show you. Notice this, take a note of these settings here. Yeah, pause the video if necessary. Sharpen. The sharpening effects, I'll go to medium, 0.5. And when that's all I do with it. Of course, if it's a proper video project, I'd have me vocal track down here while I'm, that I'm recording. But render as, and this is another thing you need to do it properly. Let's go to custom. The width has got to be 1280 by 720. There's no point making it bigger because there's no difference in quality and it takes twice as long. Main profile, frame rate 29.970, non-progressive scan, keep all these the same. Now have variable bitrate checked. You can check that as well, but you've got a longer render. But I don't notice any difference in quality. Now 14 million, you can go 14 million and 14 million, but I always add a little bit because I'm a stickler for good quality. Project, best, obviously you've got to go with best. And audio, 48,000. You don't have to do this. I mean, I'm just a stickler for good audio, and I'm trying to create the videos of the best picture quality, because a lot of the games I can't play to save my life, so I might as well make them look good at least visually. Yeah, but it's like these bit rates. You can 256, 192 is enough. You don't really, a lot of bassy sounds, you don't really notice much difference. It's only when it's a higher pitched sound that you need more clarity and it needs a better bit rate. Project best, I've already done that. Okay, but last but not least, your actual converted file has got to be the main concept AVC stroke AAC MP4. I've tried every one apart from the audio ones, every one of these, and I'm totally convinced, and believe me, I know because I've done plenty of research, that is the best. And you save it, and then that is basically how I get my quality for that Fight Night Champion video just put up, and all the other subsequent videos that are going to follow. I've done a bit of Battlefield 3 using these settings, and I've also added the RESAMPLE plugin, which, if you don't know what that means, it means real smart motion blur. For first-person shooters, it really adds another dimension to the visuals. It's pretty good, pretty cool effect. Anyway, I hope that's helped anybody that wants to know how I got the quality, achieved the quality that I got. Anyway, PEMBY'S 66 is now leaving the building, and I'll catch you later.